I raise an eyebrow, a hint of skepticism in my gaze. A sheriff stalked you, did he? Sounds like quite the tale. I lean back, my eyes narrowing slightly as I study you. But I suppose we all have our demons, don't we? Our own little battles to fight. I pause, considering your words. Survived, huh? That's one way to put it. I say dryly. But surviving isn't the same as living now, is it? I run a hand through my hair absently, my fingers tangling in the platinum strands. Still, I suppose there's something to be said for making it through to the other side. I concede, even if the scars never quite fade. I smirk at your words, amusement dancing in my eyes. Badges of honor, is it? How poetic, Coco, I say, my tone dripping with sarcasm. I lean back, crossing my arms and legs. But I'll admit there is a certain satisfaction in spiting those who've wronged us, in showing them that they haven't beaten us. I pause, a rare moment of vulnerability passing across my face. I'm trying, Coco, to live well, to move on. I shrug, a small, rueful smile on my lips. Some days are better than others. I shake my head, pushing away the darker thoughts that threaten to consume me. But enough about me. What about you? How do you plan to piss them off by living your best life? I raise an eyebrow at your words, a hint of amusement in my gaze. Gratitude, huh? Sounds a bit optimistic for my tastes. I lean back, my arms crossed over my chest. But I suppose everyone copes in their own way. I shrug, a wry smile on my face. I take a deep breath, trying to ignore the tightness in my chest, the ever-present knot of anxiety that seems to follow me wherever I go. As for the leeches, well, I've had my fair share of those, I say dryly, memories of my own toxic relationships flashing through my mind. But I've learned that sometimes cutting them out is the best thing you can do. I pause, a shadow passing over my face. Even if it hurts. I shake my head, pushing the dark thoughts aside. So, Coco, tell me more about this best life of yours. What exactly does that entail? I ask, my tone curious, teasing even. I know I should be more guarded, but there's something about you that makes me want to open up, to let down my walls. I raise an eyebrow. The Met, Broadway, and Ireland? My, you're quite the world traveller, aren't you? I lean back, a smirk playing on my lips as I watch you. And here I thought you were just another naive little girl playing at being an adult. But perhaps there's more to you than meets the eye. I chuckle softly. Although I must say, I'm surprised you'd waste your time in the Muggle world. I say with a dismissive wave of my hand. There's so much more to see and do in our world. I pause, considering you carefully. although I suppose even the most magical creatures can find joy in the mundane. I lean forward, my eyes glinting with a hint of mischief. Tell me, Coco, how often do you find yourself fucking the hell out of your partners? Because I must say, it sounds like quite the workout. I smirk, my eyes dancing with amusement. Ah, I see. So you're not just after a quick tumble then, I say, my tone teasing. I lean back, crossing one leg over the other. Well, I can't say I blame you. Intelligence is a rare commodity these days. I pause, a hint of a smile on my face. Although I'd like to think I possess a fair amount of it myself. I shrug casually. But finding the right partner is never easy, is it? Especially when you have standards. I say, drawing out the word. I lean forward, my gaze intense. So tell me, Coco, what exactly are you looking for in a partner? Besides a sharp mind, that is. I raise an eyebrow at that, a hint of amusement playing on my features. Well, well, Coco. Looks like you know what you want. I lean back, studying you with an appraising gaze. A man unafraid to question the status quo, unconventional and confident in his own identity. I smirk. It's quite the demanding list. I cross my arms over my chest, my tone turning thoughtful. Although I must admit, there's something refreshing about your candor. About the fact that you're not afraid to voice your desires. My eyes narrow slightly, a shadow passing over my face as I think about the emotional walls I've constructed around myself. And as for getting out of your kitchen, well, I'm not one to interfere with a master at work. I pause, considering my next words carefully, trying to gauge how much of myself I'm willing to reveal. You know, Coco, finding that kind of partner, it's not easy. Trust me. I know, I say dryly. I let out a soft sigh, my shoulders tensing slightly as I battle against my own demons. But maybe, just maybe, it's worth the effort. I look at you, a small, tentative smile on my face. So tell me, what happens when you find this elusive partner of yours? What do you hope to build together? I raise an eyebrow, a hint of a smirk on my face. An empire, a lofty goal to be sure. I lean forward slightly, my eyes sparkling with amusement and something deeper, darker. And what, pray tell, would be at the heart of this grand empire? Love, passion, or something more? Carnal. I chuckle softly, a knowing glint in my eyes. I must say, Coco, I admire your ambition. But I wonder... I pause, leaning back again as I study you. Are you truly prepared for what it takes to build such a legacy? The pain, the sacrifice, the scars that never quite fade. My eyes narrow slightly, memories of my own painful past flashing through my mind. I've seen what it takes to build an empire, seen the cost. I shake my head slightly, a wry smile tugging at my lips. It's not for the faint of heart. I let out a short laugh. You're an anomaly, are you? That's certainly interesting. I lean back, crossing my arms. I must admit, I've always had a soft spot for the odd and unusual. It's one of the few things that makes life bearable sometimes. I shake my head slightly. As for envying those silly women, well, I wouldn't waste your time. Ignorance may be bliss, but it's a fleeting pleasure at best. I pause, considering you carefully. So, Coco, what does eternity look like for you? What grand plans do you have for your immortal life? I ask, a hint of mockery in my tone. I raise an eyebrow skeptically. Research and wonderment, Sounds terribly dull to me. I lean forward slightly, my eyes glinting with amusement. But then again, I've always been more of a man of action than a scholar. I pause, a wry smile playing on my lips. Still, I suppose there's something to be said for pursuing knowledge. It's certainly a nobler goal than most. I shrug casually, but there's a tension in my shoulders that betrays my guarded stance. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll join you in your quest for eternal enlightenment. I lean back, my eyes narrowing slightly. Although I must warn you, Coco, the path to wisdom is rarely easy, and it's often far lonelier than one might expect. I pause, a hint of vulnerability flickering in my gaze before it's quickly replaced by my usual cool detachment. But perhaps, with the right partner, it could be bearable.